I am Yash Jagtap and my group is going to give a presentation on the topic laminated object manufacturing. So next. So this is the content, and by the end of this presentation, you will understand what is rapid prototyping, what are its types, what is laminated object manufacturing, its advantages, disadvantages, and its applications. Next. Let's start with understanding what is rapid prototyping. Rapid prototyping is a group of techniques used to quickly fabricate a model in various 3D softwares and then construct the part in a 3D printer. It basically works on a principle of producing 3D parts by building 2D layers. It is generally used to save money and time. Next. So now let's see what are the steps involved in rapid prototyping. First, a 3D model is generated in 3D softwares such as AutoCAD, Creo, or CATIA. Then STL file is generated. Uh, this STL file is sliced into thin cross sections of about 0.1 mm to 0.7 mm thickness. The file is then converted. The file is converted into STL format because it is a standard format of rapid prototyping industry. So after that, a 3D printer prints the part layer by layer, and if supports are provided, the supports are removed and the finishing is done. Next. Now we will see what are the types of rapid prototyping. So most common types of rapid prototyping are SLA, stereolithography, SLS, selective laser sintering, LOM, laminated object manufacturing, FDM, fused deposition modeling. Now my friend Sejal will continue the presentation and tell you more about laminated object manufacturing.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm Sejal Bidwe and I'm going to explain about our main topic, that is laminated object manufacturing. So first of all, what is laminated object manufacturing? Basically, it is a method of 3D printing. Now most of the people know about the 3D printing. So I'm just explaining it in short what is the process of 3D printing. So 3D printing, it is an additive process in which object is created by laying down successive layers of material until the object is created. So we all know that 3D means 3 dimension in which we can see the depth of the object also. With the help of the 3D printing, we can prepare exact copy of the object. In this process, first of all, we made a solid model in software and then export in printable file. Then slicing of model is done and this file feed into the printer using USB or Wi-Fi. Slicing is done by the slicer program. According to the slicer program, printer print out the model. It works as inkjet system technology. In this process, nozzle is used, which is moves forward, backward, upward, and downward, and dispensing the thick layer of wax or plastic polymers, which solidifies after some time and made a required object. So this is the basic process of 3D printing. Laminated object manufacturing is same as a 3D printing process. Just the difference is here we use the laser for cutting the material, and for making the required object, layer of plastic or paper are laminated together. So it is named as the laminated object manufacturing. Laminated object manufacturing process are mainly used for rapid prototyping plastic parts. Its low price and fastness makes it convenient to make the prototypes. So the next topic is the equipment used in this process. So in this process, we use the equipment such as a supply roller, which is supply the material sheet for the cutting process, and take up roller, which collect the waste material sheet. Then there is one platform on which we place our material sheet for the process. Then heated roller is used to stick the cutting layer to the previous one. Laser is used to cut the material into the required shape or pattern. Mirror is used to focus the laser at the correct place for cutting the required shape. And optic head is used to give the direction to the laser, or it helps to laser cutting the material in the required shape. So this is the entire setup of the laminated object manufacturing process. Then the next one is the process of making the rapid prototyping using the laminated object manufacturing. So first step is draw model in the CAD. As I said earlier in the 3D printing, we need to made a solid model in CAD, SolidWorks or Fusion 360 software. Then this CAD file is converted to the format that 3D printer can understand. In this process, we use the continuous sheet of the material which is drawn across the build-up platform by a system of feed rollers. These two rollers supports this material sheet. In this, when the process is starts, the slice file format is transfer data to the rapid prototyping machine by system computer. As the process starts, with the help of this supply roller, we supply the sheet for the process for cutting the layer in the required shape, and with the help of this take-up roller, we collect the waste material sheet. When the sheet is comes in between this platform, the computer control laser with the help of the mirror point at the correct place and cut this sheet into the desired pattern or shape. When the pattern is cut after the cutting desired shape, this heated roller is passed over this cutting layer and melt the plastic coating on the bottom side of the paper to create the bond. Because of melting the material, the cutting layer is glued to the previous one, and due to the pressure, material pressed down onto the platform. Then next one is the layer also slices up excessive material into crosshatch pattern. Here we can see this crosshatch pattern. So because of that, we can easily remove the waste material when the object is fully printed. After one layer is formed, the platform is lower by about 1/6 inch of the thickness of layer. New material is then pulled across the platform and heated roller again pass over the material, binding of the new layer on previous one. This process is repeated until the entire object has been formed. Once the object is done completely, it is removed from the build-up platform and any excessive material cut away. Then finishing the object is done. If the object is printed using paper, after completing the object, sand casting finishing is done, or for the paper object, we can also paint this object to keep out the moisture. So this is the short video of our process, how the process is done. So this is the entire process of the laminated object manufacturing. That's it. Then the next one is explained by Sumit.
Okay.
Sir, I am audible.
Yeah, very much.
Next slide. Materials. There are many materials used in laminated object manufacturing. Some are composites like ferrous metals, non-ferrous metals, ceramics like glass, plastic like polythene, PVC, polyester, uh, paper. Most commonly material used are paper because it is easily cut. Metals are most unusual because cutting stage is quite complicated. All the materials are in the form of thin sheets, thickness up to 0.002 mm. Next slide.
Advantages of LOM. A variety of organic and inorganic material can be used in the laminated object manufacturing. Large model can be produced and the building speed is 5 to 10 times as compared to other RP process. LOM process allowing user to meet the various requirements such as price range, environmental concern, chemical and mechanical properties, color appearance and durability, etc. The process is much faster than competitive techniques since the laser does not have to scan the entire area of cross section. Material used with thickness range from 0.001 to 0.005 inches. No support structure is needed since exterior material remains surrounding. This eliminates extra design time required to create a proper support structure. It is faster, accurate, and good handling strength. High precision is achieved due to the absence of shrinkage. Sejal, next slide. Disadvantages of LOM. Due to
Yeah.
the defeating the large amount of scrap and scum, which require a lot of labor. The laser cutting of the material create a lot of smoke and need to be ventilated to the outside. There remain danger of fire hazards. Then drop of the molten material formed during the cutting also need to be removed. Limitation of process included fabrication of hollow models. The finishing accuracy and the dimensional stability of the paper object are not as good as for material used with other RP methods. Teacher, next slide. Application, uh, application of LLM use the investment casting pattern. Then we in our daily life we use many laminated objects like voter ID, driving license, PAN card, ATM card, college ID, etc. In
Yeah.
concept verification means construct many big buildings. They will scale that model and they will prepare that small model by using LLM. Then we LOM used for master for silicon rubber injection tool with like direct use.